Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I didn't have time yesterday to make a video because I was in a little trip, but I just woke up now in the morning and I wanted to make a quick update for Bitcoin. So what I have here is the Bitcoin versus USDT 1 hour candles from Bittrex as usual. And I'm going to be very quick in this. I have a busy day today again, but I wanted to quickly update on this. Basically, I'm out of Bitcoin at the moment, and that's why I'm not very interested in running a lot of analysis here. But I will give you my reasons as why I think, and note how I say I think. I don't say I hope or I wish or anything like that. I have no interest in the price going up or down. I'm the type of person who prefers to benefit from an uptrend or from a downtrend. And when we don't have a defined trend, I just get out. Okay, so basically, for example, here when we had this massive crash, then it went up, then went down, almost head and shoulder, but it didn't finish, then went up a little bit more. We were fighting with this significant Fibonacci level, which I've been talking about at 4,120 more or less. So every indicator was telling this will correct. So we can see here at this point here, in this part here, okay, if I go down straight to the volume, we see we didn't have any volume. The volume was drying up from here, downtrending completely. So even more, this price was uptrending here, but the volume was downtrending. This means and indicates that there's no more buyers. We are running out of buyers. The RSI was showing overbought. And so from here, the normal thing to happen would have been continue with the correction until the volume and the RSI stabilize. Plus, we had the moving averages acting as a resistance, plus this Fibonacci line also resistance. So every indicator was saying correction from here. But then what happened? All of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, a green spike here in the volume, and a big spike up in the price like this, like going up, boom, in just 1 hour, like $200 up. Like this is coming out of nowhere. Every indicator was pointing that the price should go down, as I pointed, the volume, the RSI, all the resistance here, 1 million resistance, and whatever, Bitcoin just spike up. So when you see these crazy things happening, coming out of nowhere, it means we are in a part like that you really want to get out of here, because it's like I've been saying in this part, this is the daily candles, just the same as when we were here, right? So we came in a very nice uptrend from the beginning of the year, even way before that. Actually, we had the uptrend before, but say from here, it was a very nice uptrend. We had some corrections, but we were always above moving averages. Okay, so there was no need to worry so much. Here we had a huge correction. I remember I went through this one. I never sold here. We went from 2,800 down to 1,800. So this was huge. But no worries, because we bounced in the 20-day moving average, and we continued to go down. We never went below moving averages. There was no warning signs that anything really bad was going to happen. So you just hold through these corrections. But once we get here, and once the price gets in the middle of moving averages and up and down the moving averages, and starts doing crazy things, it's better you just get out of here, and then you sell on the highs. That's what I did. I sold, so I bought down here. I've been saying that I sold on the highs in this one, this one, this one. So in these three, this one, and this one, and then you just get out of there. And the reason I'm saying this is because I know very, very advanced traders, the traders that really, the advanced traders that know a lot, they try to trade these parts and they break even. They don't even make much profit. If you're very good, like the best traders, maybe they will make a little profit. Usually they just break even because technical analysis helps here, but it's not very reliable. You don't really know when there's no a trend defined. There's no an uptrend or a downtrend. It's just going up and down between moving averages. Is very difficult to time these parts. Now, of course, if you bought it there, like in the middle of the last year, and you're just holding and say, for example, for your retirement account for 5-10 years, then of course, go ahead. That's a very different strategy. But if you're investing for the medium term, not short term either, but say medium term, medium long term for 1-2 years, then you usually get out of here. And then you can buy, because after you have these parts, more likely you're gonna have a correction after this. But it can also go up. Like there's no warranty at this point. It can go up or down. Because you don't know, it's better you get out, you sell, making a huge profit if you've been buying cheap here and you sell on the highs here. There you have your profit in your pocket already. And then once the trend confirms whether it's down or up, then you can, if the trend confirms to go up, then you go long, and if it confirms to go down, then you short the market. So that's the strategy. So now we're going through a similar situation with this one, similar or basically the same, where you see here we are in the middle of moving averages. We get down, we get up, like they are support and sometimes resistance, and then the price does crazy things like that out of nowhere. You better get out of there. Me personally, I've been saying I sold at 4,000 on the way up. Boom, I had an automatic sell to sell at 4,000. So I bought 3,300. And then I set my automatic sell at 4,000, but to sell only half of the Bitcoins that I bought for 3,300. So there I have 10% profit. Because it's a 20% profit, but because I sold only half, then I got there in less than a week, 10% profit. Nice. Now, after this big crash, I had, once we were up here, somewhere up here, I set an automatic sell for 4,000 if the price was going to crash. So, and indeed, the price crashed down to 3,800, but because I had my automatic sell at 4,000, they got sold at 4,000. Why did I set my automatic sell at 4,000? Well, because we were nicely uptrending. I was still, I had still the two options, whether 4,120 was going to be the top, or maybe 4,800 would be the top. So if this continues to go up to 4,800, then nice, I'm gonna sell there. But if not, if we have a crash, if we have a small crash where we don't get below both moving averages, then it could just be a normal correction, and then we will continue to go to 4,800. But if we have a mega crash going under 4,000, then that's dangerous. We are already below moving averages. We have a lot of resistance above us, and then from there, after that, the price can either go up or down. And because I don't know, I think 4,000 correction, it's really big already. It's a big sign that we could be going down, correcting for good. Then I better sell at 4,000, get out of the situation, and then once the trend is defined, whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend, then I will go long or short when the trend is defined. So going back to this spike here, you won't hear me talking about manipulation very often. I'm not the type of person who believes in conspiracy theories. I call it bullshit for gold manipulation, because I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it could not be. Maybe it is, but if I look at the chart of gold, I see just a standard downtrend. I don't see crazy movements out of nowhere. When you don't have any volume, you get these spikes up or down. I don't see that in gold. I just see a standard uptrend and then a standard downtrend. So I'm not the type of person who believes in manipulation, but when I see these types of things, you will hear me commenting about manipulation. It could be, it might not. It could be just real buyers here buying it. Look, I'm not saying 100%, but it smells a little bit weird when we are at these high levels. I mean, if the big boys want to invest in Bitcoin, they are not going to invest at the all-time highs at almost $5,000 per Bitcoin. They want the price to go down to 3,000, 2,000, maybe even 1,000. Then it will be cheap enough so that they can buy big amounts. So if they really want to do that, they can manipulate Bitcoin and do these things, and sooner or later dump on people, and they're gonna dump it. If that's the case, of course, I have no proof, but it smells really weird. These things like this here, I don't know. But in general, my idea, Bitcoin, yeah, it can go up to 4,800. It's not impossible. I'm still 50-50 on that. So because I'm 50-50, I prefer to stay away until the trend is defined. But I think this can go up a little bit more, but after that, we're gonna have a bigger correction. And I don't think we're far from there, like, because, you know, we get these crashes so often now. So maybe next week, maybe in a few days, I don't know exactly when, but I think we're gonna go down like a lot more than this. If we look at the weekly chart, there is no way in the world where we can be far away from moving averages forever. So sooner or later, we're gonna have to come down to bounce in moving averages. And from here, we will see if the moving averages hold, okay, and we continue to go up and we go and we really go parabolic to 10,000, or if we just go into a bear market. But sooner or later, we're gonna have to come down to bounce in moving averages. We are so far away from them already. I'm not saying 4,800 is not possible, it's very possible, but it's not gonna be much more after that. Therefore, I don't think it's smart or profitable to go long on Bitcoin. Of course, if you're holding Bitcoin, then just hold. I mean, if you bought it so cheap, you know, down there at the beginning of the year, or even cheaper than that, then yeah, for sure, just hold it. But watch out, because, you know, the dump, it's gonna be very, very close. So this is my conclusion for Bitcoin, and I hope it's clear, all the things that I'm trying to say here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be updating much on Bitcoin until we get out of this zone, until there's either an uptrend or a downtrend defined. So long as we get these pumps and dumps and we are still in the middle of moving averages, maybe I won't be updating so much on this. I'm out of here, I'm not interested in this, so maybe I won't update much on this. But I just woke up right now and I see that I got my alarm went off for Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin. I showed this alarm in one of my previous videos a week ago or something. So Bitcoin Cash finally broke that resistance. I just saw the price, so I'm going to be running some analysis for this one, but I didn't do it yet. So all I have here is some support and resistance lines, but I'm very interested in Bitcoin Cash. I haven't even bothered downloading a wallet for it, so my Bitcoin Cash is still somewhere in limbo, because I got, you know, the one I got it from the fork, but I never accessed it. So it's still there. I never sold it, I never even accessed it, so I'm happy with that. It went up a lot. And I'm going to be running some analysis here, but I have nothing conclusive yet. I'm a little bit busy now, but maybe later at night when I come back, maybe I will make a video on Bitcoin Cash. I will try my best. I'm getting ready to travel again, to fly, so I have to organize a lot of things. But yeah, guys, I'll keep you updated. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave your comments, and I will see you soon. Bye.